Let's see what this is.
How did you come to write this book?
What really struck me was that too few books were about my people. Where are our stories? Where's our representation?
Would you give us the pleasure of reading an excerpt?
Yo, Sharonda, girl, you be pregnant again? If I is, Ray Ray's gonna be a real father this time around.
Nope.
Thank you.
Monk, your books are good, but they're not popular. Editors, they want a black book.
They have a black book. I'm black, and it's my book.
You know what I mean.
Look at what they publish. Look at what they expect us to write. I just want to rub their noses in it.
I be standing outside in the night.
Deadbeat dads, rappers, crack. You said you wanted black stuff. That's black, right?
I see what you're doing. We sold your book.
No.
We believe Mr. Lee has written a bestseller.
It's a joke. The most lucrative joke you've ever told.
Now, is Stag a pseudonym?
Yeah.
Mr. Lee can't use his real name.
Is this based on your actual life?
Yeah, you think some bitch-ass college boy can come up with that shit?
No, I don't.
Can I ask what you were in for? Was it murder?
You said that, not me.
They ran 300,000 copies. Your books changed people's lives.
They're offering $4 million for the movie rights.
Yes! The dumber I behave, the richer I get. This has gone too far.
Stag Arlie is still on the run from authorities.
You haven't done anything. It's not like they can arrest you.
I just didn't want that to be missed real quick. But he said, it seems like the dumber I behave,
The richer I get?
the richer I get. That was crazy. I thought that was very, very poignant. It made sense to me when he said it. You can go ahead. I just wanted to point that out. I didn't want that to not be heard.
I did go back to not selling books.
Is it bad to cater to people's tastes?
People want to love you, Monk. You should let them love all of you.
There's already so much buzz because of the movie deal.
Michael B. Jordan is circling.
We want to put him on the cover in one of those scarves, I guess you would call them, tied around his head.
A do-rag?
Do-rag, that's it. Do-rag and a tank top with the muscles showing.
Somebody call the fire department.
We're thinking we can get it out in 100 Juneteenth.
Yeah. No, I liked the concept of that movie. Personally, it was fresh, and actually, it's fresh. I think, but also not, because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm saying it out loud. We've seen movies that made this type of commentary before.
CB4?
Bulworth, Fear of a Black Hat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen it, but I like it. I think it's like I said, it's fresh because it's not another. The motherfucker got shot and they on drugs and the police is involved. It's just a movie about us, and it's poignant about experience that a lot of us have and the way a lot of us feel about the current state of entertainment. But it looked like it's done well. Like they don't miss the point of what they're doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like it doesn't try too hard to be like it doesn't seem like it doesn't lose focus. It knows, yeah. It is what it is.
It knows what it's trying to do and it's trying to get a point across. And I can respect that about the film. I like it. I'm gonna try to go see it. I ain't gonna make no promises because it's only in like 3 theaters in Chicago. But I probably will go see it sometime probably like this Friday or some shit like that. But
Yeah.
it seemed like a dope picture. I, I don't know. I don't know.
All right, now, what if this was made by a white guy?
It 100% is. Um, there's a black director, there's a black writer. It's based on a book by a black man. I think it's called Disappearance or Divergence or some shit. Uh, Damn, I can't remember it now. But yeah, it's something like that. But it was a brother that wrote the book that they based the movie off of. Um, so it's cool. We'll see. We'll see what they do. Erasure is the name of the book. A 2001 novel called Erasure by let's say the brother name too. Hold on. They really gonna play and not put this man name. Gonna put the man book up here,
But not his name.
but not his name. Bogus as hell. He did some shit. That motherfucker. Maybe an Eric Monte.
Percival Everett.
There you go. Appreciate you. There you go. Yep. Percival Everett. Appreciate that. Yeah. But yeah, everybody black involved around the creation part. Um, wherein lies the issue is on that back end monetary part.
Mm,
Every production company involved in this motherfucker is white helmed. There's like 5, 6 of them on it. Producers of the ones that not a director and the people that you know, they all white. So I mean, it's a black movie.
Black movie, great white money.
Yeah. It's black in the blackest sense of the word. Like it's us in the front, but us generating a lot of revenue for not us.
Hmm. Hmm.
I mean, Aaron lies a rub. What are you gonna do? You gonna not watch the positive shit?
Hmm. All right, so
Yeah.
like,
Give me
yeah,
your
yeah.
money.
How do we affect change in that area? Like, do we just ignore all of it that ain't going directly into our pocket?
Nah, I had a theory. Um, Speaking to like the Tarajis of the world, and I saw Gabrielle Union joining in. There was a couple other actresses, black actresses specifically. Um, they've been doing a campaign about how many different hats they have to wear, how underpaid they are, they're not getting their worth, their value, and shit like that. Because Taraji came out last week. We talked about it a little bit, like in the shit we didn't talk about part of the show.
Hmm.
She broke down on a panel and was crying about being underpaid in Hollywood and how the check breakdowns go and things like that.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, those people are going to always underpay you. They don't value you. They've shown you that since the creation of the industry. How can you expect a people who don't respect your people, one, to do right by you? They don't do right by you in any other aspect of the business. They don't give you shit of value of sustenance, um, projects that aren't derogatorily positioned, aren't plentiful for us. You know what I'm saying? You don't get a bunch of the rom coms where it's just a guy meeting a girl and some shit happens and they not a bunch of that shit, but it's a bunch of all this extra turmoil and strife put into our shit. Or a motherfucker's a slave, or single father or a single mother. But all struggle shit. That's what we do. My theory is that in order for you to get the roles that you want, in order to get the payment that you think that you deserve, is going to require some effort. It's going to require some leaner years on your behalf for a little bit. You generating money for people who don't fuck with you and wanting to get that system to give you some equity. It'll never happen. You have to build your own system. You have to have your own shit. You have to go the route of making your own Hollywood, your own industry,
Mm.
your own lane in the industry. We solved it, and we do this shit oftentimes, and we could look at it and go back in history like, well, Black Wall Street, we did all, yeah, that shit, yeah, it was cool, but it's bigger than that. It's in everything. Hollywood didn't start out as the money making vehicle they was. They had to build that.
Hmm.
The people who built it didn't necessarily have you in mind when they built and when they would envision in the financial gains. So, in order for you to reap the benefits of the finances, the system has to be built with you in mind. Who's going to build that system with you in mind?
You.
But you. It's got to be you. It will be no one else. And if you want to cry and get teary eyed and weep about what you're doing and how can you look yourself in the mirror knowing that you're supposed to be doing something for these people coming behind you, well, actually do something.
Mm.
Actually
Mm.
build the industry, build the platforms up that respect you. Me and the producer was talking about it earlier. We was talking about how I was telling her how we go to these places that don't pay us. We need to develop our own places. We're not gonna get paid right away, but we get 100% of the revenue generated. And if you keep that up, you'll be able to get a larger slice of the pie that you'll be able to break down with the people on your team that you don't think are getting paid their value. Your makeup artists, your hairdressers, the people that do your like the people whatever the people that's on your team that you talk about, you need to get them broke off that you don't never get paid the amount of money.
Mm.
You're never gonna get paid that unless you start to reap the benefits from the shit that you generate. Imagine if a Hustle and Flow was just a movie that the motherfuckers who were independently responsible for creating it reaped all the benefits from it, and they was able to pay the people that worked on the video on the movie what they were worth. Terrence Howard just came out and said that he got uh, no money. I think it was the dollar he put on it, but he said he got paid pennies to do that film, and it generated a whole lot more. Now imagine actors the caliber of like a Terrence Howard saying, I'll take a lower pay for the film," which you're doing anyway, but to have equity in the film, and I'll use my cachet, I'll use my star power to put this film into places where it wouldn't normally be. So you don't have to sell it to a studio to generate any money. Now, when this motherfucker blow up, you get the whole pie. Now you can shop for a distribution deal and get the entirety of it and just work with the people that you got to go with the distribution deal, as opposed to using the studio to facilitate the movie. Let them distribute it and work your way up to now you own your own distribution company. Because I know you can't jump in and start it. I get it, but it has to be built. It's gonna be some leaner years in the beginning, but they're gonna be better later because it will never get there the other way. Y'all been doing this shit since Hattie was trying to get a fucking award. Going with
She.
the wind.
Yeah. She. Did she get nominated?
She won.
She won, but couldn't attend. But couldn't
Yeah.
attend the fucking
Yeah.
ceremony.
Yes. I mean, she could have attended, but she'd have had to like put on a uniform and bust tables and shit. Better let her in. You gotta do some work though, bitch. But that's my solve for it. And then we act like we haven't seen that before. We act like we didn't have an industry in which we the movie industry wasn't doing right by us. And pioneers like the Van Peebles and whatnot made their own fucking films and put their own shit out. But then we continue to let other people come into our shit, take it over, make us assimilate into they shit. Then we get into their bigger pool and we leave our own industries behind. Now we never build those shits up. So now the Van Peebles don't have a studio that can rival the Paramounts of the world and shit like that.
All
But
right,
don't.
so Tyler Perry has essentially built him, has built his shit up to one.
Mm-hmm.
So should we all just get in line and support everything that Tyler Perry does?
Hey, look. Funny you would say that
Yes.
because that was the argument that our producer had. She said that like Taraji, they said that Tyler paid her well, gave her what she needed, did right by her. But then you fast forward to like Lee Daniels, and you're not getting paid. You're supposed to get paid. Not saying that Lee Daniels was one cutting the check, but Empire was his show. You brought it to Fox. If Taraji is sitting there saying that only motherfucker that paid her right was Tyler Perry, why don't we see her working with Tyler Perry more?
Hmm.
How come we don't see her on the Sisters or the Oval or the other 57 shows that Tyler Perry produces for BET Plus or whatever the fuck they be on network? Well, where his shows be, but why
BET.
is he not on those
Everything
shows?
ain't for everybody.
Everything ain't for everybody, but he does a lot of shit. So what do you mean when you say that? Everything ain't for everybody. And I thought that this shit was supposed to be for us.
No, you're conflating the two things. Taraji is a very specific person.
Okay. Not just Taraji though. All the actors that
You
claim
asked the
all
question. I answered the question
yeah,
you asked. Why ain't she on Tyler Perry?
but it's not
Everything ain't
just
for
her.
everybody.
Not just her. But also tell me you couldn't find a place for a Taraji in none of his other shows?
I'm not
Everything is for
finna
everybody, but
find a
it's
place for
those
nobody.
shows.
I ain't finna find a place for nobody. I'm finna pick the best available candidates.
And you think that's what he's doing by not picking the Taraji Henson to go on his shows? You think that the shows that he has are filled with actors of like caliber that just ooh can't find a place for Taraji to get in here? Fam,
I,
he got spots. This shows. It's motherfuckers in these roles right now that should gladly get the fuck out the way if you was paying like people say you pay. If you were actually doing the thing and we weren't so in our own way thinking that somebody else's shit was better. But like I say, if you saying that that man is paying better, it makes no sense for you not to be over there with that man. And I get you saying that everything is for everybody, but I just don't buy that. I don't buy that there's not a space for her if she wants to be over there.
in what regard? Are you finna go see Tyler Perry movies if every single one of them got Taraji P. Henson in it?
Hey, look, every single one of them don't have to have her in them, but it's been a noticeable absence since I could do bad all by myself, and now, fam, the man had 53 movies since then. Acrimony, I think, is his too, but I
All
could
I'm
be.
saying is, if they didn't have any fallout, she pays well. It would just be more logical to assume that she has a role hasn't come up yet. I mean, I know we could play devil's advocate and say Taraji Henson, Tyler Perry had to be a role by now. But the fact that they're on good terms, he pays her well, and she hasn't been there, I think it would be safer to assume that a role hasn't come up that met both of their standards.
Cool. I mean, that's cool. I don't. Again, I find it hard to. Nothing. Again, it's been a lot of work. Nothing. Also, this. Tell me the people that work with Tyler Perry exclusively. Are they? Taraji says she got paid well. I don't. Candace says that she heard other motherfuckers say it. I didn't. I look at the Alan Paynes of the world, and I see
Man,
him
family,
doing.
are they
And
being
I
paid
see
well?
I see him doing New Jack City, the stage play, and mm,
And we've
if
heard the stories about the writers.
if the House of Pain was paying all that well, I don't know if he would have been doing the New Jack City revival. I'm just saying.
Might have been a passion project.
Yeah, but that don't look like passion, G. That look like payment, like a paycheck project. I don't know. And if you're being paid well, you wouldn't have to do. paycheck projects. You would do all these passion projects because I know that House of Pain is in its 53rd season, so I'm cool on that. Tyler pays well, so we straight. I just don't believe it. I don't believe that we do right by ourselves. I don't believe that we are of the mind state that we need to work together. I think we are of the collection of the mind state that they need to do right by us. And they need to let us in and help us out and let us take over their shit. And it's never gonna happen.
Hey,
Never,
I want to
ever,
start.
ever, ever, ever gonna
I
happen.
want to start a new old fight tonight. Since y'all talking about this shit anyway, I want to
Hey,
start
look,
a new.
look. She put up an actual. I guess this is a fact.
I wasn't around. I wasn't looking at the screen.
It say how much does an actor make at Tyler Perry Studios in the United States? The estimated average pay for actor at this company in the United States is $716 a week, which is 84% below the national average.
All right. All right. See, there's a cost of living difference between Georgia and California, so we can put some of that to that.
Hey,
What is it compared to with other studios in Georgia?
Fam, I don't know. It said 84% below the national average, fam.
hey, since we here, and I tried to have this fucking discussion months ago, and y'all fucking beat me up for it.
Let's go.
No, y'all on the opposite side of the discussion now. But fucking y'all didn't like the analogy I made that time. Y'all didn't like the comparison I made that time. Y'all fucking stuck up for that white lady with tooth and nail. I got a new white lady, Fran Drescher.
What about her?
So last time my thing was I think Britney Spears and maybe Sierra or somebody, I can't remember, of how white people and you motherfuckers die.
You know, hold on. Don't tell me what I said before, so I can say what I feel now, and let's see if it lines up.
I don't recall who the other person was.
But if you give me more information for it, I might.
It was
it might
Britney
help.
Spears, and the fact that she still got it. It was Britney Spears.
Let's just go to the new. Let's just go to the new one that you want to bring up now.
Oh, the new one is so blatant. If you, hey, here's what it is. The new one is so blatant. If you motherfuckers try to fight me on this shit, I know it is, and I'm quitting the show tonight live on air.
Give it to
Fran Drescher, net worth is $25 million. Angela Bassett's net worth is $25 million. There is a clear disparage in how much we have to work to make $25 million and how long we have to work to make $25 million. Her husband's Courtney B. Vance, mind you. They both working like slaves. And her net worth is $25 million. Fran fucking the nanny. I ain't seen the nanny since 97. Bitch still got a 25 million. Her and Angela Bassett are worth the same fucking amount. And I don't give a fuck how much you finna say she made during that little nanny stint. I don't give a fuck. There's no way she should have the same net worth as fucking Angela Bassett. I'm done.
Okay. No, I guess she shouldn't, but she does because of all of the things that we've been saying in this discussion so far.
Y'all didn't say that shit the last time. Y'all said I was retarded. Britney Spears was a national treasure.
Hey, look, fam, if you was comparing Britney Spears and Sierra, I'm gonna just tell you that Britney Spears is gonna generate more money than Sierra.
Oh, you remember?
If you're telling me this shit, you lining it up.
I didn't say who the other person was, jackass.
You did say Sierra a minute ago. You did.
I said I couldn't remember who the other person was.
You said Sierra, fam. We could rewind it. You said Britney Spears and Sierra. You said you couldn't remember, but you threw out Sierra.
Or some shit. I can't remember who the other person was.
It don't matter. I just said Sierra because you said Sierra. I'm not saying that's what we were saying before, but if you want to compare Sierra And Britney Spears, Sierra is a much, much smaller magnitude of star than Britney Spears.
I don't recall who I was comparing last time. I don't recall, which is what I
Okay,
said again
does it
tonight.
matter? Okay, cool. We comparing Fran Drescher and Angela
And
Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
And I am saying, not deserved. Understood, though. I get it. That's the point of the conversation we're having.
I tried to have this conversation 3 months ago.
I don't know. We're having it now. You mad? I don't know what's going on here. You could have just participated in it right now.
Consistency is what I'm talking about.
I feel I'm very consistent. I don't think I'm saying anything different than what I'm saying now. Different magnitudes of star generate different dollar amounts. But when you want to compare a Fran Drescher to an Angela Bassett, I don't think that Fran is markedly more of a star than Angela Bassett is. Maybe at the time when The Nanny was out, Fran was name was ringing way more bells than Angela
Nanny
Bassett.
and Tina Turner. No, she was never.
Hey, look.
She was never was she doing anything above Angela Bassett. The honorable Miss Angela Bassett.
You say so to you, but to the mass of America, I don't know. What's love got to do with it in every household?
Yes.
In the black ones, I don't know about all of them.
Got us all thinking Ike Turner 6 feet tall.
Us, black people. I don't think
white
other
people
motherfuckers give a fuck about it.
Hey, ain't no niggas put that Ike Turner meme up, fam. White people did that.
Hey, look, I don't know what to tell you, fam. You should believe more in your people. We're more culturally participatory than that.
Yeah, Black Twitter is real. But yeah, I definitely agree. Like, yeah, there's no way Angela Bassett and Fran Drescher at this point should be in the same ballpark. The only thing that I can give you is that maybe Angela Bassett don't work now as much as when she was earlier. But even then, like what's
Angela Bassett's got she's on a television show right now. She's starring in right now.
She goddamn Angela Bassett love Baccarat. $400 a night.
It's called
her Courtney Vance can't control the booger sugar.
It's called like Rescue 911, Fire 911, some shit like that. But she's on. I think it's a Fox show.
Oh shit! I was unaware.
Yeah,
man, Courtney B. Vance just was on 63rd Street. Like,
yeah,
they
but he
both
was
is rocking. Them are two of the most workingest mid-tier Africans. And I don't mean actors. They are mid-tier African Americans.
Hey, look,
like,
you're not going to get no arguments from me here, fam. The whole crux of my position is that those individuals are going to continue to be underpaid if they are looking to be paid adequately by the individuals that are currently paying them. They don't. What Mike say? All I want to say is that they don't really care about us. It was not bullshit. He was dead ass. He was saying that about motherfuckers like the Sonys of the world. But y'all, his view. What was Mariah Carey ex-husband name?
Tommy Mottola.
Yeah, him. He thought that motherfucker was a piece of shit. He didn't like a lot of these vulture motherfuckers in these executive positions in these companies. And he made it known. I don't fuck with them niggas. So I'm buying all this shit. I own more of Sony's music than Sony do. And they don't like that. That's what he said. And they don't like that.
Oh shit.
And it was real as hell.